The reclamation of Phoenix Point was just the first step on our path ahead. A desperate fight against an overwhelming foe, and only a handful of friends to help. But if this base could withstand the attack, then so could we, and so could Symes. If our leader was somewhere out there, we had to re-establish contact, no matter the cost.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN, stripped of resources and scattered to the winds. We were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world, and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning, and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Tora is here. Welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Point. I am Tora of Torachi Gaming on YouTube. This is my second series of Phoenix Point. My first series was called Let's Get Started with Phoenix Point, where I push buttons, pull levers, twiddle dials, and see what happens. I cut that series short relatively early because I discovered having all of the DLC enabled for this game makes things rather overwhelming, especially when you're new to it, and that is not my preferred play style. I like to save my games, I like to try things out until I get them right. I like to take it easy. So, I am playing on rookie difficulty with only 2 of my DLC enabled. I have the Kaos engines and the Blood and Titanium, both of which I got a glimpse of in my first playthrough. So we'll have a few extra interesting factions to contend with as we go about, in addition to the 3 that were mentioned in that opening cutscene, New Jericho, Sanhedrin, and the Disciples of Anu. I completed the tutorial mission again to get the 4 or 5 initial soldiers for your faction. You get a couple levels because it's nice to have a little extra strength and firepower at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is put a save game down here. Primary save. Just make sure we start out. So this time around, a little bit different. I have my first Phoenix base in South America, and I haven't been on this part of the map yet because I've almost always been. Let's see, my very first base was around here in like China or Tibet kind of region. Then I had one roughly around here in what I believe is Ethiopia. And as I'm looking at South America, uh, yeah, that's a little different. I'm pretty sure there was an ocean in these parts here. Um, Venezuela is up here. Ecuador's here. Chile is around here. I think Peru is here. So I'm thinking this is then Argentina. I know this big spot would be Brazil. So I'm going to probably call this Phoenix Alpha Argentina. I always put that alpha on my first base, so it's top of list, top of mind. At any rate, I did the first couple tutorial missions. The tutorial is still active and engaged, so I'll be looking at the tactical tips and following the story as it comes along, since I haven't seen all the tips before, and point is to look at them and learn. So, that being said, enough yabbering. Enter the base tab. So we're going to do some base management. Phoenix Bases. Your base is your stronghold containing your facilities as well as vital resources such as food materials, and tech. Phoenix Point is in bad shape. You need to repair your vehicle bay before you can launch your Manticore, and it will take time. Yep. So we repair it. Yep. Got to do it. So that's under repair. So what do we have here? Satellite uplink. That will do scanning around our base for interesting things. Fabrication plant. We can build stuff. Energy generator. Power consumption's good. Research lab adds research points. Now, I'll mention this. I had to look it up. Each research lab you build contributes X number of research points per hour. So you have one research lab, you get, I think it's something on the order of 40 points. 2 labs, 80 points. So the more labs you add, obviously it will cut down on the time required because it's a rate of accumulation. But I think there will come a point where additional labs don't add too much value, because if you start at 40 and go to 80, okay, you've doubled it, but then you go up by another 40, you're going up by another 50%. So it's kind of like, oh, we're going to half the time and then maybe knock a third of the time off, something of that sort. That's about right. Medical bay, heal the soldiers' living quarters, lets us have more soldiers. Oh, we have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I got on the mission. You must get a freebie. I remember wondering about that before. Access lift. This is access and egress to the base. It says something about base defenses. I assume that if you get totally overwhelmed, it's like, nope, we're going to get out of here. And then stores is where you store your equipment, which is not your tech, materials, and food. So we're going to do what the game wants us to do and advance time and fix our bay. We can see the progress going along on the bar there. La 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 la. There we go. Okay, so now that we fixed the bay, we can launch our aircraft, the Manticore, which means we need to do something with our personnel. Before you send them out, you should equip them and level them up. Exactly. So we've got Jacob, who's sort of the second in command of the squad. Sophia, who's the primary commander of the squad. Omar picked him up in our, technically the second tutorial mission. Rescued him. I'll just say Jacob, assault. See the little chevron and the diamond. Sophia's also an assault, so they're the basic soldiers. Run around gunning with their assault rifles. Omar's a heavy. He got the quadruple diamond here. He's got these kind of portable cannons. Takeshi, we saved him at the base. He's also an assault. Irina, we saved her at the base. She's a sniper, hence the rifle. And then we got another free assault, Lily Baran, who I'm guessing she was hiding in a corner at the base or something. Either way, so we've got plenty of assaults, a heavy sniper, so we've got some decent firepower going on here. So I'm going to mess around with their abilities, level them up, see what kind of path their career is going to take them. Feel free to skip ahead if you don't want to watch me rattle on for a few minutes. Equipping your soldiers, yep, click and drag from the inventory directly if you're at the base. Instantly get extra stuff by clicking on the plus icon next to the things, extra ammo if it's available, armor, and yeah, mounts. I haven't seen any of those yet, so it's extra pieces you add on, probably like arm-based cannons and other jump armor and things like that. Training soldiers, yep. You can increase their stats, which I didn't really do too much of. I saved it for a lot of their skills. Then you get your experience, soldier XP, and then extra shared skill pool in case you run out. And then they can specialize in another class, which is nice to do. They get that at level 4. So actually, Jacob is probably going to be the first one who cross-class specializes. Now let's see. I was laughing doing a different run-through that I didn't really record, was that you've got your primary class, which determines your weapons. So for assaults, it's assault rifles and shotguns. Then you have all your main skills for the class, cross-class training, and then further advanced skills in that class. Then you also have these inherent skills. These are for the particular soldier, not tied to a class. For example, Jacob Bombardier, which is that mounted weaponry. Resourceful, which means he can carry more items. And then farsighted, so more willpower, more perception. So that's an interesting combination. The reason I was laughing myself last time was almost every soldier I got had a combination of the traits cautious and reckless, which those two things either boost damage and drop accuracy, or boost accuracy and drop damage. So the net result, if you take both, is something like a 10% accuracy boost, which is just silly. I'm cautiously reckless, as it were. So Jacob, he could have some interesting things: mounted weaponry, resourceful bonus, and farsighted. I might make him into a heavy class and mount weapons on him later on. He might stay a basic assault for now, but I might open the heavy stuff for him, because you can carry a lot of heavy weapons. You get that mounted thing, extra range, extra damage, and then, I don't know how far you can see, but having an assault that can see far is not a bad thing, I would suggest. Right now, since I'm sitting here, I'm going to take Dash. Dash, I think, is the greatest utility skill. Move half your movement in one action, 2 uses per turn. So you can run effectively your whole movement for half the cost, although it costs a lot of willpower, 3 points. So having high willpower on your assaults is very important. Sophia, resourceful, cautious, and biochemist. Always love this biochemist one. All attacks that damage a target inflict 1 viral damage per bullet, or per hit, per shot, whatever you want to call it. So this will rapidly drain enemies' willpower if they're hit multiple times, which is really good for either an assault with that assault rifle, or a heavy with something like a machine gun, some kind of multiple shot rapid firing weapon, basically. So bonus carry weight, extra strength, that's good. Cautious, bonus accuracy, less damage. 25 and 10 is 35. I'll take this because I know we're going to be scavenging. So she will be able to carry more and heavier items. Only have so many slots, but she won't be as encumbered by them. So she won't lose her movement and her accuracy and all that sort of thing. Also, as I go on, I had used promotional skins enabled. So we start out with some Synedrian items. We start out with this really cool body armor, the blue and the green. And since Sophia's going to be having Biochemist, I've traditionally equipped the Biochemist person with the green armor, because I associate the green with like the poison goo, and then her rifles, that just stands out completely. Let's try the customization. We'll see if we can do any body type head models unique, because it's her eye color. Voice is unique. Armor pattern. So we can't customize the weapons. Not at this point anyway. But that's okay. So I'll remember, oh yeah, she's the biochemist. Just look at the assault skills for a moment. So dash we talked about. Return fire. Shoot back at an enemy when it attacks, provided the soldier is using a direct fire projectile weapon with proficiency and the enemy is within half perception range. So I'm going to round down just to be safe. 35 becomes 34. Half of that is 17. So if someone shoots at Sophia within 17 tiles and she has her assault rifle, she will shoot back at that enemy. That is a nasty trick if you're not expecting it. Other assaults can do this. Remember, your soldiers are the exact same as the other people, the others that the other factions can run. So if you're screwing around with assaults that are even moderately trained, they can shoot back. Might take that cautious bonus accuracy. That'll be good. So she's going to be kind of a surgical assault. Don't know if I'll cross-train her or not. Might make her a sniper to get some things. It kind of depends what the skills. Ready for action, reloading and inventory do not cost action points. That's really nice. For an assault, it's just bang, reload. It's like wham, ready to go. Onslaught ally within 10 tiles recovers action points. So you basically give an ally 2 of your action points because that's the cost. So if they're in a tight spot, you can get them out. And then rapid clearance, recover 2 points for each enemy killed until the end of the turn. So that's just if you keep killing. If you kill them with your shot, you're gonna get that basically that action refunded because it takes 2 points to kill. Make her a sniper. Make her a sniper. Use all your willpower and use the quick aim action. So it costs 1 action point. You tear the guys down, take 2 shots on them, and then recover your action points. That could be fun. Anyway, Omar did not level up, so we'll run through his stuff quickly. Oh, Omar can become a sniper. So Omar I'm going to cross-train as a sniper. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Get him sniperist, make him a sniper. You can jump onto roofs and then have his primary weapon be the sniper rifle. So if he's going to be a sniper, I'm not going to make him melee proficient. I haven't done that yet. You can have a brawler be like really heavy into melee with extra damage. It's like, I am going to beat you down. Warcry, reduce action points for nearby enemies, which is good. That can be a lifesaver. Sniper class. Action point cost of grenades and other explosives reduced by 1 and range is increased by 50%. Might make him into a grenadier sniper kind of thing so he can have some flexibility to take guys out at range. Inspire, killing an enemy grants allies a will point, an additional will point, and then rage burst. Shoot 5 times, spread across an arc with a direct fire weapon. That'd be maybe good for a sniper. Snipe a whole bunch of guys. Quarterback, bonus grenade range and extra speed. I might do it just because to let him get farther because he's not exactly fast. And then self-defense, personal defense weapon and handgun proficiency, extra damage, and hearing range. Omar could become very, very versatile with some of these skills. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, get some more promotional helmets, promotional armor on here. What's this one? Oh yeah, Mr. Shiny. He's got his jump pack, of course. He's got his auto cannon. I might give him a hell cannon. Hell cannon. This is a single shot. It's shock damage versus the tier 1 does a little bit of shock damage. So this thing. Candy striping. I'm not sure if that's the color I want. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's nice. What's this other one? Ooh, that's shiny too. Oh, that's nice. I'm trying to compare these two. Yeah, okay, that fits his color scheme. So this one's. I'm always impressed when he hits these guys with a hell cannon. They go flying like ragdolls. It's great. Got his med kit. I'll give him a grenade. For our argument's sake, as in he'll win the argument with the grenade. Okay, Takeshi, Bombardier, mounted weapons, Trooper, extra assault rifle proficiency, and Thief. stealth and speed. So extra damage, extra accuracy. Takeshi's gonna be he's gonna be shooty shooty bang bang, wham bam, kick your butt. I'm just gonna go back. Jacob's got Bombardier, Farsighted. Bombardier. I might give Jacob the blue armor. Show him he's my Bombardier. Takeshi. Let's give you some nifty. Cool. I like that. I haven't seen this promotional skin before as such. Swap these around. I'm fussy about where I put my stuff so I can find it. Cool armor. All right, so he's gonna be he's the troopiest of all my troopers. Swap. I love to give my troopers the rifle, a med kit to use, and a grenade, and then I'll put their extra magazines in their inventory because it's good to have a grenade ready for use in a med kit, and then if they really run out of rounds in their magazine, just take a minute and swap it out. Oh, Irina, my absolute favorite thing to do with her. He's super cool. Emotional. Let's see if it's this rifle. Oh yeah, it's got like this red dragon thing going on here. All right, Irina, what are you? Trooper, assault rifle, and sniperist. Well, guess what? She's cross-training into a trooper as well. As soon as she levels up, I'm giving her a assault rifle. Forget the handgun. If I have one. Don't have an extra. That's okay. Give her a grenade too, just so she's got some utility. And then Lily, what have you got? Resourceful, carry weight, close quarters, but shotgun and melee weapon. Strongman, heavy. What? She's gonna be a heavy. Cause she'll get that melee weapons, heavy weapon extras. Yeah, she's gonna be gain heavy weapons with accuracy, strength, less perception. I might just make her an extra heavy who can beat the crud out of everybody. Assault rifles, shotgun. Yeah, she's gonna be a shotgun melee type unit. Different. What's this? A different rifle. Takeshi. Oh, it's a little different color. Yeah. Jacob. Basically the same one. Oh, it's a good little different color. Okay. So I think I've got everybody set up the way I want them. Thanks for sticking with my ramblings if you're still here. Up the Manticore. And if you decided to skip to this point, that's fine. You can always go back and look at how I set my units up. I usually go through them before a mission anyway if I don't quite remember what everyone's got equipped. I want to make sure everyone's got grenades and med packs. It's like, oh, no grenades. Oh, that would have been really useful. Okay, the Manticore is your aircraft for transportation and exploration. We're going to throw down a save real quick here. So everyone is all set up, and as such, we're going to directly do what they want. Exploring a site, yep, got a question mark, so we don't know what's going on. You need one soldier on an aircraft explorer. Okay, so that's something I got to bear in mind. I thought, maybe I'll send the scarabs out. No, you need a soldier. And he may get ambushed, he'll be on your guard. I haven't been ambushed yet. You can right-click to go to places, but you have to left-click to bring up the exploration, and we're going to do a scavenging mission, which is fantastic. So, everyone's all set up. I got to remember Sophia can carry more heavier stuff. Jacob is the one who can dash. So we are going to see what happens. Off we go.
Those crates contain valuable material, so grab everything you can. This place will be crawling with mutants any minute now.
Okay, so this is our first mission. It's always going to be a scavenging mission, to the best of my knowledge, so we can get some stuff to make things. Things and stuff. So, damage prediction. Phoenix Point uses the damage prediction system. 100% of your shots will land within the outer circle. 50% of the shots will land within the inner circle. So, the closer the enemy and the more accurate the weapon, the more shots will land in the desired area. Right. So, it's kind of like, okay, these are where all your shots are going to be. The likelihood of you hitting the enemy is predicated on your accuracy and your shot grouping being within this predicted area. So, looking at this prediction, you can miss. Your shots, if they land here or here, will not hit this little bug. But if you're taking, just for the sake of argument, 10 shots, 5 of them are going to land here, which means 5 will hit the bug, and then 10 are going to land, 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 more are going to land somewhere in this ring, and of this ring, we're going to argue just something on the order of 75% is enemy alien, so something like 3 shots are going to land in here. So something like 7 shots out of 10 will hit this thing. Statistically speaking, they could all miss. That being said, if half of them are going to be in here, then half of them will hit. So you kind of have a better than 50% chance of hitting the enemy, and killing it if you have enough firepower. The difficulty being with snipers because they only get 1 shot. So the odds are, 100% of your shot will land somewhere here. The problem is, then you break it down, you got a kind of a 70% chance to hit it, but snipers tend to miss at long range for some reason. I think snipers have a greater tightness to their shot grouping as such, but that doesn't necessarily make them more accurate. So I'm going to really throw down a quick save here, just in case something goes wrong, because I have goofed on this mission before. Had 1 soldier left and he got a mind fragger on him, so he just died. Alright, so we got crate over there, crate over here. The blue ones are crates, the white ones will be explained in a bit. Crate up here. So, okay. Okay, will points. So, I was about to do a jet jump with Omar, which is the heavy's special ability with the right armor on. Characters start with will points equal to will power, and they are spent on special abilities that require them. Soldiers lose them when allies die, recover them when they recover, open crates or kill enemies. When a character's will points drop below zero, they panic. So Omar, in the brightest and bravest tradition of me playing this game, I'm going to charge in with no cares given at all for what might be up there. So he's going to use his will points and recover them instantly by opening the crate, and oh my, that would be a miss sentinel. And once again, I've been proven that maybe I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, resource packs. So we have to carry whatever we want to take with us, we have to carry out of the battle. It will normally tell you that at the beginning. You either pick up everything when you win and scavenge the field, or you can only take with you what you carry. So these resource packs have tech, materials, and food in them. Not always all 3 of them at once. And like it says, we need resources, which is why we're doing this in the first place. So we are going to get some materials, tech, magazines. He's over encumbered now, so do I really care about magazines? I could at least sell them. It's not going to yell at me for being over encumbered, which is fun, I guess. Okay, now this thing is annoying because it's going to start spewing its goopy goop. I can't even get up here, apparently. Oh, there is a ladder. Oh, there's ladders. Well, yeah, okay. I want to run through a zone of enemy alien goopy goop. So I'm going to send Irina sort of close to here, I guess. Might as well put her in cover. I'm going to send her topside. She can stay by an evac zone if she really needs to bug out. She can shoot that thing later. I'm going to keep my people close together, I think.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Lily's running over here. Not worried about any enemy overwatches. Okay, Arena can evacuate there. So these glowing yellow things are the evac zones with the running person there. Want to know where those are on the map. Whoa! Oh, that's a Triton. That's terrible. Okay, I'm going to regret this instantly, I'm sure. Yanina's there, can't shoot him. However, we can deal with this if we want to. And hopefully not shoot Irina in the face. Well, in the back, more like. Alright, we'll deal with that Triton. So I've learned you can adjust your Overwatch cone. You use the scroll wheel on the mouse. You don't want to aim too far near. You want to aim your Overwatch closer to you if there's obstacles, so that you don't aim beyond the obstacle and hit the obstacle instead of the thing you're trying to kill. Necessarily going to work in this case, but I can't do much about that anyway. So Irina's going to stay there because hopefully we'll thread the needle on this. That's not an ideal first turn. This Triton won't kill us. I'm not worried about firearms. No one has them yet except us, so we'll deal with this all next turn. So let's spew out its mist. Hopefully it doesn't mess with that crate. Yep, endless reinforcements coming on the map as usual. So tactical tip missed, viral missed. So we lose will points if we go inside. Enemies recover when they go inside, and the Mist Sentinel can recover its own willpower by sitting in the mist. The mist will not dissipate, can be removed with fire and explosive weapons. So if we had a flamethrower, we throw a grenade in there, fine, whatever. And that does rapidly spread. It could potentially cover the whole battlefield. Yeah, there's a lot of guys on this map. I didn't really think about that, but hopefully we can get this Triton. Oh, that's a Mind Fragger. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I hate Mind Fraggers all out of proportion to... Okay. Did not shoot Irina. That's good. Now that's going to recover all of its hit points. Because I hate... Sorry. Some of these guys I hate more than others. Mind Fraggers I hate out of proportion to their lethality because they can mind control your people and screw up your plans. Tritons I hate because if you don't kill them, they're just going to suck health out of your soldiers. Anyway, encumbrance screws up your movement. So, let's see, Omar. Okay, you can shoot that in the head. That is great. That's all you're aiming for, so thank you. We'll do that. Alrighty. They only have 1 AP and extra accuracy. Shock damage, yeah. I don't think that's going to do anything to that specifically, because it's just going to sit there and spew out mist, I suppose. But anyway. Alright, you Triton. Good for nothing.
Preparing to fire.
Please die.
Yes.
Alright, so we disabled its arm. Disabled body parts negatively affect units' ability to use weapons and abilities. Disabled body parts cannot be restored, but the bleeding effect and lost hit points can be healed. So once you have something disabled, it's not coming back on that mission, but you do get, like they said, your hit points back, and other effects can be remedied. And because I killed that thing, all these guys are starting to lose will points, which is good for me. Okay, so do I want to restore people's will points now? I'm just going to go up here, and I might as well. I'm not too fussed about abilities right at this second, so we're just going to take the tactical advantage. Will point zones are strategic zones. Entering them will restore will points to your whole squad, and they're one-time use. So if you need to take a special area, like here, I have the high ground. You can use up some of your squad's abilities first, and then get the restorative effects
Finger on the trigger.
of the zone. And okay, so I'm trying to sidestep here. It's not letting me. So I'm just gonna take the shots, maybe. I think no, I can't see. Okay. I don't want to do this. Maybe if I step here, that'll be
Come get some.
much better shot. Yeah, it's much better shot on this guy. There we go. Take the shot. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to take that one little step. I like this sort of incremental action points you can take. Shoot the... See this thing? Yeah, I wasn't really predicting I was going to kill it, but I'm going to shoot it in the head now. There we go. No more mist. No more screwing around. If I can get in here is another will point zone.
Ready, willing, and able.
So I'll just run into the... Yeah, tactical tip dash. I'm going to dash in there. I'm going to restore my willpower anyway getting in there. Experienced assaults like Sophia can spend will points to dash, moving half their movement range. You can dash twice per turn. So this is actually Jacob doing this, but that's beside the point.
No rest.
So the reason I'm dashing is because I'm going to get some will points back, and I'm going to have enough action points to open this crate and take the stuff so I can get out of here.
Let's do this.
So that was almost... Oh, that was a free dash. A couple items. That's okay. Start. These are just windows. Can't really get out of here, so I'll just move into the center. No one's going to jump on me. If they do, well, I guess I deserve it. I don't know. Okay, so Omar... Actually, who got hit? Takeshi got hit. So what I can do is...
I'm repositioning.
Next turn, I'll give all my stuff to Takeshi because I'm going to keep him back from the fighting, perhaps. And then Sophia can run perhaps up to this last thing and grab more stuff. But I'm going to play... I'm just going to wait for now. Let these guys come on the field, see what they do. Okay, he moved pretty far. Alrighty. I've seen these guys actually jump from the ground to like a first story window. So that's something to watch out for with the basic aliens. Even tactical tip grenades. 1 arm, 2 AP. Distance depends on strength. So I could throw this on this trait. And I don't feel like doing that right this second. Excuse me. Alright, I don't know how I want to do this. Oh, I can shoot you from up here, can I? Oh, I don't have a handgun, that's right. Try to get this shot. Don't know where it's shooting at. Let's give it a try. Well, not quite. That's okay. Gotta try anyway. Okay, we're gonna probably set an Overwatch. Super short range Overwatch here. Going to set another Overwatch
I'll be right there.
right up the middle. Kind of expecting and hoping him to come. Like I said, up the middle here.
Ready. I'm going in.
Getting as close to these obstacles as possible. Okay. Omar can jump down next to Takeshi. Excuse you, I'm sitting right next to the guy. Okay. I apparently can't hand stuff over to him because he's in Overwatch. That would have been nice to know.
I'm prepared.
Okay. I'll just run out here. Fine. And turn. We'll see. Okay, endless reinforcements. Yep, indefinitely. Yeah, we don't need to kill everything. And he's going to... Oh, he's going up the ladder. Ah, crud. I thought that might be
Injured, but still alive.
a problem. Evac zones, yep. Well, guess what? Omar.
What's up?
Super tiny shooty zone. Shoot him in the head.
Gotcha.
Brr, brr, brr. Guess what? I'm going to give all this stuff to Irina. Keep using Omar. Let's see if I can shoot this stinky guy. Or... Okay. Oh, no. That's not how we're going to play this game. Hey, buddy. You know what happens
Calm down, lad.
to someone who gets a grenade
I'm ready.
thrown on the top of a floor? Same thing that happens to everyone. Wham, you fall and you thud. I got an achievement. Splat. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, not enough action points. Well, forget you then. Not enough action points. Okay. So now you can see, you can trade between the operatives. So I'm going to have Irina take Omar's stuff next turn and just leave her here. Maybe I should leave her with
What's our move?
a guard like Takeshi. That would probably be sensible. So I got the use out of that tower. Blowing it up. Okay. Grab that and then run for the evac zone. You can also grab that over there. So we might want to swing around clockwise and
Receiving. I'm on the move.
get as much as we can. Like it said, don't be greedy, but it's like I want the stuff. I can handle this. 3 assaults, mutually supporting. I'm not worried this turn because I blew the guys up. If more of them come out, fine, so be it. I understand that.
Receiving loud and clear.
There's Irina. Oh, there's Takeshi. Right, so Takeshi. Omar, he can jump and follow up. As long as there's no mind fraggers, I'm okay. So Irina is going to take this stuff. There, so Irina is perfect. She has no movement point reductions from that. Reinforcements could spawn from over here, but they could also spawn. So Irina, because she's got a longer range, gonna put her over here. Omar gonna jump jet. On to point. Oh, enemy Triton spotted. Okay. So this is where I'm not gonna worry about cover because those things can just go around little bits of cover and hit you in the face. So I'm gonna dash everybody just a little bit.
I'm prepared.
Position. Nice crossfire.
I'm prepared.
Nice crossfire here to kill that Triton because I want it dead. D-E-A-D dead. Now Omar, pop in the will point zone. Whoop! Takeshi apparently cannot get up there right this second. I will throw him up here, and he can guard the back. And then these guys can run to the evac zone if they have to. Okay, I think we're good. Just quick go through. No one else has any actions to take. 4 people there, 2 there. That is 6. Yeah, come on. You see me. Now you see me? Now you don't. Come on, kill it. Thank you.
Is that really the best they can
Rack them up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Omar, I don't want to get too feisty. I am going to jump him out here because this place has no roof, so he can jump. I like that you need to have open space to do the jet jump. It's like, there's no room. You are not allowed to do that. So, okay. Dash up here. Free dash. I suppose I could dash again, but I don't feel like burning will points, so I'll just run normally because I'm here. What she got? Oh, okay, just a couple things. That's fine. And dash back in because we want to cover Omar, and we can always run the heck away if we have to. So I'm not going to send Lily too far up because she doesn't have dash. Instead, I will send Jacob to guard this side because he can dash back towards the evac zones as necessary. Because there could be a lot of reinforcements up here. It's like, oh, you want that? It's like, yes, I'm going to take that. Yes, I am going to take that. So I'm going to, oh, can't jump. So I forfeited my 1 movement point to get him into position. Should have gone out into the open. That is, that'll learn me there. Not enough action points, exactly. All right, fine. Reinforcement over there. Something, who cares? Okay, so Omar, take what little there is. Not the biggest haul, but that's fine. Now he can jet jump his full jet jump distance. Back towards, I'm going to go on the roof here maybe. And kind of jump roof to roof because they probably won't be able to get to me. Yeah, I'll jump on the roof. I'll jump to the next roof, and then he'll go to that side. And now everybody is going to fall back. And we're going to get the heck... Okay, that's Narthron. Okay, set a nice narrow overwatch right about here.
I'll be right there.
So we'll run Sophia and Jacob
Make
back.
haste.
No need to dash right now. We've got lots of distance to run, so got good wind. No point burning will points. Irina, it's okay there. Set turn again. Okay. Another Arthron, I don't care. Right through my Overwatch. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have a good day. As I like to say. This guy's like, oh no, he died. Can't mess around too much with Omar because he does run out of will points. Heavies have very high costs to what they do. It's 3 points to shoot and 3 points to use the jet jump. So you can only do one or the other, and then you can only move 1 space before or after you do that. But he is fine up here. He can jet jump down into the evac zone. We'll make sure everyone else can evac. Yes, Irina can make it. Takeshi can make it even without needing to dash. So let us run away. We do not have to kill the rest of these guys. We're going to get experience for getting the heck out of here. And that is the important thing. It's not like, oh, I'm going to kill a few more aliens and get some more XP. No, that's not how it works. Accomplishing your mission objectives is how you get the experience. Doing what you're told you have to do. Not sitting around killing aliens. It's not like we get extra corpses out of it. Alright. Good for one turn. One Arthron. He's hanging around. Okay, you see Nidina. Who cares? So we're going to leave with the people who are farthest away to make sure they can. We got all of the stuff. We're gone. And some of these guys are going to be a little bit injured, but we can deal with that because we're going back to base anyway. If you heal before you evacuate them, they will not be injured. But right this second, I don't want to burn med kits because it's not like we're going straight into combat again and need to get more hit points back, restore the limbs and all that fun stuff. So Omar, you can jet jump just because it's fun watching him jet jump. Do-do-do. And that is it. We clear the mission. Alright, so Sophia got a level up. That's great. So evacuate all operatives, 75 points. Resource packs, 5 of 5. So if you don't collect all of the resource packs, forget the magazines and guns and things like that. If you don't get those food, materials, and tech, it starts to cut your score down by, I'm assuming, the percentage of what you do collect. So if we were going to, just for the sake of the argument, get 100 experience points, 5 out of 5, if we got 4 out of 5, we would get 80 experience points. Scavenging site cleared. All collected resource packs have been transferred to our stores. So we got a lot of magazines for stuff that we don't really have, and we got some tech, which is great because tech is the single most hardest thing to get. Single hardest thing, rarest. And then materials, that's great. Mission rewards and fatigue. Okay. All items are added to your supplies. Some are added to the, resource pool. Some go to the stores. Soldiers get fatigue, losing 1 stamina per turn, max 10 per battle. When stamina falls below 20%, soldiers will suffer action point penalties. They recover stamina and hit points at the base as long as there's a functioning living quarters and medical bay. Return to base, your soldiers can recover. Alright. 1-3, not 3-1. So that's what I am going to do. I'm going to return them to base, heal them up. Let's see if anything specific does happen there. Oh, we do have some research. So let's start that before we do anything else. So research projects are critical for improving capabilities and winning the game. To speed it up, build more labs. Research requires time to make sure time is advancing into geoscape. Research, atmospheric analysis. We have managed to connect to some of the remaining weather satellites. We should use these to assess the extent of the new mist outbreak. Well, let's do that then. So we are going to heal and get this atmospheric analysis so we can know exactly how screwed we are when it comes to this Pandora virus mist. We can go personnel for a minute. Sophia got her promotion. So she's got more accuracy, less damage. Return fire, 25 to 40 points. I'm going to go cautious right now. Not worrying about return fire. I can buy this because I've got AP for her or SP skill points and then Phoenix skill points. So basically I would use up, all of hers in that. But I'm not going to do that because she will level up eventually sooner rather than later. Save. So we'll do the research quickly. Nothing else is going to happen until then. Everyone's healing up down here. So stamina's back. Hit points are going to get back sooner rather than later. Okay, research complete. So bonus effect, global mist monitoring system available. Atmospheric analysis. You can pause and read that if you want. I'm just going to skim it myself. So systems mist coverage. So yeah, the Pandorans attack out of the mist basically. So we go to the new research if there is any. So it's going to explain the mist. The progression of the Pandora virus as it spreads throughout the globe. Mutants will attempt to build colonies in areas covered by mist and they'll attack nearby havens. We need to produce equipment. Oh, okay. So we have no other special research right now. It lied to me. And I always love this alien. It looks like the mask there. It's like, I have the secret files. Give me back the secret files, you jerk. So manufacturing. Weapons, vehicles, armor are manufactured by fabrication plants, provided the necessary research has been developed. There's enough resources. Items take time to build, make more fab plants. Yep. So make a med kit. I don't want to. I've got 9 of them. But it's instant, so fine. Give. Satellite scanning. A functioning satellite uplink in a base will begin to scan for sites around it, expanding the search area over time. Sites will be revealed with the ? Symbol. Use your aircraft to explore them. Contact exploration. When you reveal a haven, a number of other sites will be located. The number of sites revealed depends on how large and important the haven is and will tend to locate other havens belonging to the same faction. And some general exploration sites will be found this way. Tutorial complete. Congratulations for completing the tutorial. Here on It's Up to You. Phoenix Point is a game about making hard choices. You have to use your limited resources strategically and carefully pick your battles. You will not be able to take every mission, save every haven, or gather every resource. Instead, you must decide which losses you are willing to bear and which cannot be accepted. Then act accordingly. If you try to do everything, you're likely to fail. Think strategically and you will succeed. Good luck. Now let's find out what happened to the Phoenix Project. Research Phoenix Archives. Okay, so before we do all that, save the game, overwrite this one again. Let's keep ourselves up. So here's our scanning radius presently. Here are all the sites that we found out because of the uplink. As it said, this will expand outward, revealing new sites as it goes. So what we have to say to ourselves is, okay, once this hits, let's take a quick look, 61%. So as it expands, it's probably going to expand out about this far. Let's just say for the sake of the argument. And I'll say, okay, I'm going to let this find sites because I can only fly in one direction at a time. I want to stay close to the base so I can heal my soldiers. So what I'm thinking, I might as well go south. It will reveal sites to the east, to the north. Nothing to the west but ocean. There's no islands here. Maybe the Galapagos Island is right there. Yeah, I think so. Tiny thing. So I can go south and come back. Then I can go east, come back. There's mist outbreaks in used to be Florida. There's the Great Lakes. There's Canada. Still looks. Looks like the Atlantic provinces got underwater there, and Hudson's Bay is a bit goofy, but Greenland exists. So now half of Finland is submerged. Anglia is submerged. Parts of France, Italy, Spain. Oh, man. Okay. Just looking at the globe here. I've never really explored the globe fully. Australia still exists because, of course. I wonder if the Pandorans thought it was a good idea to go after Australia. Anyway. So, I'm going to stop it there for now because there's a lot going on. I'm going to adjust my research, just heal my soldiers a little bit. So when we come back next time, we'll start exploring towards the south, I think. And we'll see what happens. We'll probably get a few havens, do a few missions for those said havens. We'll do this research that it's suggesting here. And we'll carry on. So, that has been Let's Play Phoenix Point.